G'day everyone. Loretta and I are just walking over to this dam over here, really cautiously, to put in a couple of yabby nets. We've got to go slow and cautiously because it's the perfect day to see a snake. We've really got to watch where we put our feet. Hey you! You're watching Robbie Fishing. Now look at that, that's the perfect spot to find a snake. It's warm, it's lots of dry timber, a bit of grass, good habitat for mice and rodents, good habitat for snakes to chase them. But you might be able to hear a bit of a banging, clunking noise in the background. That's just the windmill on the other side of the road. It's making a lot of noise because it's a windy day. But it made me think of a conversation I saw recently. We had a big storm, and in the paddock there was a great big wind turbine going round and round and round in circles. And I was talking to the solar panels beside it, and I said to the solar panels, "Beautiful weather, mate." The solar panel says, "I'm not a big fan." Right, now we've made it to the dam. The dam's full. It's actually flooding out into the swamp. There's a lot of swampland over there, and the dam's flooded into the swamp. I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. The water in the dam is dirtier than the swamp. You can sort of see it changing colour over there, which is an indication that there's been movement, most likely from birds. But it's worth a crack. We've got 2 collapsible bait traps and some good old dog food for bait. Let's get them baited up and get them in. Right, I've got 2 nets baited with good O's. I've got really bad string on these nets. It's really frayed. I must get around to getting some more of this green cord and putting some fresh string on these nets. Now I'm going to risk getting bitten by a snake here. I'm putting this over here just so if a cow or something walks over it can't tangle it, although I don't think there's any cows in the swamp here. This is what I mean by really bad string. It's sort of like it's braided twine, but it's all come undone, and it's just a matter of me remembering to buy new string. Put that one over there. Geez, it's windy. Rightio folks, I'm back to check the nets. I didn't get back the next day like I was hoping to. In fact, it's been 5 days. I put these nets in with Loretta last Sunday afternoon, and it's now Friday afternoon. In 5 days, have I caught any yabbies? Now these nets have had just about everything thrown at them that spring weather can throw at us. They've had high 20s, low teens, warm days, cold days, windy days, lots of rain. But have we got any yabbies? Let's go find out. Rightio, net number 1. Is it going to be? Yes, I can hear them. Look at the size of that yabby. Wow. There's only 2 in there, but one of them is a bloody dog. It is enormous. I don't know whether I just haven't caught any yabbies for a long time or whether that's abnormally big, but that thing is absolutely prehistoric. I'm not going to keep any yabbies here today because there's only 2 in here. But look at the size of that, big blue claws and that little mediocre one. So in 5 days I've only caught 2, but look at this bloke. He's huge and he's quite soft shelled. Look at the size of his claws. And he's missing 2 legs, so he's been bluing. Blue's been bluing, but look at the size of those claws. That claw is as long as my little finger. Don't grab hold of my little finger or you'll break it off. That is huge. I'm so getting a photo of this big fella. Right, now I'm not sure how those photos came out, but it's hard to get a good photo of him because he won't let go of his tail. Every time I try and make him do that, he grabs me with this other claw. But alright buddy, I'll let you go. That is an enormous yabby. See you later, big yabby dab. So in 5 days I only caught 2, but how good were they? Well, how good was that one? Wow, that was awesome. Right, now catching 2 yabbies in one net in a 5-day period is absolutely nothing to brag about. But the size of that black yabby was something to brag about. He was enormous. What has net number 2 got? Look at the slime all over the cord. Oh, the yabby on the outside, the little one. Look at that. He was on the outside. Well, I know they've got at least one. Doesn't appear to be any else near though. Fancy that? Oh no, there's another one. Gonna say there's a couple. Little ones. I normally catch big yabbies in this dam, look at that. 2, 3, another one. 4. So I've caught 4 and 2 is 6. Any more? 6 yabbies and a heap of minnows. 6 yabbies, 5 of which were small. In this dam in the past, I'm used to catching big black yabbies. I've got one big black yabby in that net up there, and the rest were all small. I wonder if it's got anything to do with the fact that the swamp's full of water over here still. Usually that swamp is dry when I'm in here and the dam's lower. I wonder if maybe the smaller yabbies come out of the swamp and into the dam. I don't know, but either way folks, it's early October. This was fun, but it wasn't overly productive. But I got half a dozen, but I'm stoked with that real big one. Hopefully there's more big ones in here and I see them all when the weather warms up.